I started the program at Mott Community College to give students an opportunity to follow their passion and their dreams. A lot of students come to me and they say they want to do filmmaking, they want to be directors, they want to work in the movie industry, they want to work in television, they want to work in radio, they want to work in audio production. And when we live in Michigan, people don't really think about Michigan being a place where you can pursue those passions. They always think about New York or California or something like that. But what people don't realize is lots of productions are done every day. In fact, major movies have been shot here. Almost all the Transformers movies, Batman vs. Superman, The Great and Powerful Oz, Real Steel, Whip It, all sorts of different movies have been filmed here. Michigan is actually one of the top destinations in the country, one of the top 10, 15 states for film production. And so I wanted to create a program where students could learn the skills they need so they could work on major productions. My favorite thing is working with students. I've had many opportunities to move on from teaching in the media arts program at Mott, and what keeps me here is the students. I think working with the students and seeing new students come in and not knowing how to do things, and then when they graduate, they learn how to edit, they learn how to shoot, they learn how to write, they learn how to direct, they learn how to do all these things, and they leave with a lot of confidence. And a lot of them go on to do amazing things. We've had students that go on and work on major movies like Avengers and Spider-Man. We've had students that have worked for major companies all over the country. They get jobs at major corporations and doing video production work. And we have students who start their own businesses. We have students who work in sports production and all sorts of exciting things. And so I think that is the thing that makes me the most excited. I like to see students go on, they win awards, they have great careers. That's what keeps me motivated every day.
In my career, ideally I would like to be, say, like a freelancer, traveling from city to city, project to project, just being able to provide for my family. Before that, though, I would like to attain my bachelor's degree, hopefully communications or anything media arts related. I find this to be a very rich field to be in, and there's a lot of options available, either in starting my own company or working in a TV studio or a radio studio, or, as I said before, ideally freelancing. What made me decide to choose media arts? Well, initially I actually chose music, and I thought about it for a couple of months, and I realized that I needed something a little more tangible for a career choice, if that makes sense. As much as I love music, as much as I love playing it, I realize that doesn't pay the bills. Unfortunately, yes, initially things were monetarily driven, just in what I could provide for my family, but and when I entered the program, I kind of went in, clean slate. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I threw caution to the wind, if that makes sense. And when I started getting into working some of the projects and working with some of the programs that are available with the editing, I found myself falling in love with that and thinking I made the right choice in my career path.
So my whole life I've been doing acting, and I've really enjoyed it. And at first, when I was going to come to Mott, I wanted to do music, because that's what I've been doing my whole life too. But I wanted to do something new for once. I wanted to take a step out of my comfort zone. So I decided to do the film program at Mott, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm learning a lot, and I hope to take that on my career with me when I move down to Georgia after I graduate.
I'm in the media arts program simply because ever since I was a kid, I've always really enjoyed movies. I've always been able to, in high school, I was always able to find a movie that we were that related to the lesson we talked about, and then talk about that movie in a way that makes sense with the lesson, and everybody then understood it. I've always been quoting movies, I've always been watching movies, and I've always just really enjoyed movies. And I didn't know what I wanted to go into at first year. I didn't know if I wanted to teach history or if I wanted to do this. And so I'm doing it, and I love it, and I can't wait to see where this takes me, whether it's to Hollywood or right back here in Michigan.
The thing that I like most about media is like the cinematography and the editing aspects, like all the stuff that you see behind the scenes of the cameras. Like, I don't really want to technically be like an actress in front of the cameras. I don't care about all that kind of stuff. But I would prefer to be the one that makes all the cool stuff happen behind the scenes. That would be really awesome.